The following report contains some disturbing images.
The inspectors land in Rotterdam, carrying with them what could be vital clues. On board these flights, fibre-optic sealed vials containing samples that could provide the first scientific proof that chemical weapons were used in Syria. It was in the Damascus suburbs in the early hours of the 21st of August. Reports came that a toxic substance had been unleashed. Bodies with no signs of shrapnel wounds or bleeding. The Syrian government denies doing this to its own people. The UN team spent 2 treacherous days gathering environmental and biological evidence, soil samples, swabs from munitions, blood and hair from the victims, and possibly flesh from the corpses. The UN Secretary-General has urged the international community to wait for the inspector's report before deciding how to react.
The laboratory tests are expected to be carried out in countries and by chemists known to have a neutral stance on the Syrian conflict to ensure maximum impartiality and credibility. The UN report has no mandate to attribute blame, but it's expected to issue an evidence-based narrative of what happened in the Damascus suburbs.
Earlier, the inspectors were welcomed back at the headquarters of the Organisation for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons. This is where the evidence from the laboratory tests will be collated.
Before the mission can draw any conclusions on this incident, the laboratory process must be completed, and the Secretary-General has requested for the laboratory phase of the investigation to be expedited as much as feasible.
The OPCW says the results are likely to take at least 3 weeks. The one expert has told the BBC that pressure from the UN and beyond could help to propel the process. Anna Holligan, BBC News, The Hague.